The pressure of our day means we often look down. What if we looked up? That's the thought behind this week's Sunday question. Hey everyone, I'm Denise Brown and I write what I call Sunday questions. I like to think of a good question so my mind will work to find me a good answer. I have found this technique to be really helpful during stressful situations, which is why I continue to do this with a Sunday habit of creating a Sunday question. I invite you to join me to really track to see what happens when we're intentional about the questions we ask about our day, our life, our situations. This week's Sunday question is inspired because of a walk I took this week. It was a beautiful day. It was sunny. And all I did was look down during my walk. And I finally prompted myself, look up, look up. It's a spring day. Look up. And so when I looked up, I was like, oh, yeah, wow, look up. Last week, I also led a workshop that happens every month called a soul break. And during a soul break, which is about 20 minutes, I lead you through similar to a guided visualization. I show you images and I offer reflective questions for you to think about. And because of that walk, I came up with a question that we used during our soul break. And I liked the question so much that I'm using it for this week's Sunday question. And by the way, the soul break was for uncertainty. It was taking a break from what feels uncertain in your life. And the goal of a soul break is to take a break from what crushes your soul. We think about heartache during our life, but sometimes, oh my heavens, we have soul crushing experiences. And every month, I give you a chance to take a break. And so this month, we took a break from the uncertainty, which can crush our soul. So the question that I created, that I used during the soul break, and then I've carried over to our Sunday question is this. When you look up, what do you hear? And here's what I wrote for you. The weight of our daily responsibilities means we often look down. We check our to-do list, which prompts immediate actions. We reply to email messages demanding more information, and we check our text messages to make sure everyone's okay. When we spend too much time looking down, we miss the beauty around us, like the green trees, the blue sky, the colorful blossoms. We also may not hear what will bring us a better day. We may not hear the birds chirping, the wind rustling through the leaves, the kids playing. This week, let's take a break from looking down to gaze up in order to listen. We can remind ourselves that our day includes sounds that comfort and entertain us by asking ourselves this question to start our day. When you look up, what do you hear? Today, how will you take time to look up for what you can hear? I'd love for you to share what you hear when you look up. Post a comment. If this was helpful, hit like. And if you know someone who needs a break from looking down, share this episode. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our episodes. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks so much for all you do. I'm Denise Brown.